A very merry Thursday to all of you. I'm Crosby, Stills and or Nash, and welcome back to Tyrrell Time for rounds 9 and 10 of the 2004 season. Apologies in advance, there will be only one video out today. I had a bit of a busy one at work and still got some stuff to do, but I want to make sure I get something out each day. So without further ado, let's Tyrrell. Big news, Winfried and Morano have both signed with Arrows and Sauber respectively. That's quite a big deal for Sauber to be picking up, so that's pretty good news. Elsewhere in the news, Bridgestone have a works deal with Ferrari, so they're obviously on the comeback trail. Damon Hill was the fastest lapper at the last Grand Prix, and that's about it. Not much else going on. We made quite a huge profit, so that's definitely good news. And we're working very hard on getting all the bonuses that we can possibly receive from the sponsors we're talking to. Hopefully MasterCard will be signed up very, very soon, and then it's just a case of unlocking bonuses, because by then, once we've got MasterCard and Castrol on board, we will have a full sponsor portfolio that contains no less than 3 petrochemical companies that are all in direct competition to each other. So, credit to the commercial team where it's due there. Why don't we take a look at our livery so far, actually? We don't do that often enough. There we go. Just bask for a moment in those late 90s graphics. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. You can't even see the Mugen Honda logo. It's just a black smear. That's resolution. I mean, I don't know what the resolution is, but it's some form of resolution. Well, I'm sure we're all suitably hot under the collar, so let's get back to business. In the design office, we have a reliability upgrade. We're now going to move on to a performance upgrade because we have that luxury. We are also making strong progress with the C-Spec package, and we need to hire a wind tunnel again. So let's do that so we can put our car into the wind tunnel. Super. Right, then it's testing time. Yeah, I think everything's pretty much set up as we need it, more or less. So let's just run it again. This is all going like a dream. Right. I guess it's the wet weather tyres that we want to waste a point on. Basically, we're finished with tyre development now. So that's kind of good. Oh, we're also finished with fuel development. We've just got some points there we can't spend. Good job, dickhead. Did I spend the... Yes, I did. Okay, so now it's just a case of building that technology upgrade, banging out 4 spare parts, because we don't need more than that right now, and we can start putting some money aside for the flyaway races and the final build of next year's car. Because remember, ideally we need 4 cars, so the testing rig is really helping us spend less money on testing, but it ain't helping with the end of season builds at all. I'm going to build some more spare parts just so we've got them in-house on the racks. And finally, the team seems to have turned a corner where we've got over the reliability niggles, the drivers seem to be well attuned to the car, and our upgrade package was actually an upgrade package, which, I don't want to flaunt my classical education or anything, but usually better is better, basically. Not going to tweak any of that nonsense. In terms of setup, I'm going to set Loretti up thusly. I'm going to go a little differently with Nakano, because I think he can handle the extra speed and he's going to need it with his harder tyres. We have perfect fuel. We have excellent wet weather tyres. So why don't we put those on? Super duper. Right, what we need to see now is can we keep up this phenomenal run of form? Um, because we're currently in the top spot in both championships, or top spot in the constructors, second in the drivers, something like that. Um, and we just really want to win. We just want to win. This has been coming for like 3 seasons now, and we've always been so close. 21 degrees and light rain, so sucks to be Dario Loretti, and it has been the dampest season we've ever had, I think. But that should put Nakano in a good place. And it does. Now, the Williams has been the car to beat in the wet all season, and that continues. Mika Hakkinen, also a strong wet weather performer, taking pole position. It's an all Williams front row lockout with Alexander Wurz keeping him company. Just a tenth, or just under a tenth, off the back of Alexander Wurz is our very own Shinji Nakano, sharing row 2 with Olivier Panis's Arrows. The Jordan of Pedro Diniz and the McLaren of Damon Hill on the row behind. Meanwhile, Dario Loretti qualifies 12th, which actually isn't that bad in the great scheme of things. It's dry though for race day, 22 degrees, dry with a strong wind. That may play nicely into our hands because the Williams is not quite as good in the dry as it is in the wet. So, there we go. We will be, of course, one stopping Mr. Nakano, so that's important. And we don't have to worry about putting fresh rubber on because they've already got it. Okay, let's see what our homegrown Prix yields. It's yielded something. It's yielded another win. Good man. Dario Loretti this time failing to make the finish due to driver error, but that's the only one he's had in his rookie season, so that's not too bad. And it doesn't stop us taking the win. Mika Hakkinen manages to hold on for P2. Meanwhile, Damon Hill rounds out the podium for McLaren. The last points paying positions: Alexander Wurtz's Williams, Olivier Panis's Arrows, and Pedro Diniz's Jordan. Well done indeed. Shinji Nakano remains your points leader in the Drivers' Championship, and we remain top of the pile in the Constructors. How good is that? That's very good. That's the answer to that question. So, what's going on in Sponsor Town? Has someone nicked our sponsors again? Yes, they have. Those bastards. But we have signed MasterCard, so that's good news. And now we just need to find someone else to fill up that final space on our car. I believe there's only one left. There is only one left. That's good. With only 6 rounds to go, we should maybe go a little less ambitious, and we will go for let's go for Brother, because they're not currently signed with anybody, which means they might be more forthcoming. I'm going to drop the TV advantage on the tyres, because we want that guarantee. And the team sponsorship front, we are up to the maximum now, but we still need that guarantee. It's important. We need the guarantee. In terms of our sponsors for the next party, I'm going to start inviting Mugen Honda back to the party, keep relations good. So hopefully we get out of this cycle of having really shitty deals from just awful deals. In the news, Ferrari have signed a works power deal with Ford. That's a renewal of an existing deal. Meanwhile, Jordan also extend their works deal with Mercedes-Benz. Sauber enter a works partnership with Peugeot. Castrol have signed with Benetton rather than us. And Minardi and Goodyear have entered into a partnership. That's pretty cool. Other than that, not really a lot going on. In the design office, we're ready to put the C-Spec car into the wind tunnel. And we have the usual cavalcade of upgrades to bring along. Excellente. Let's get that installed on there. I'm not feeling too bad about the situation with Loretti. I think he's had a superb debut season. He's certainly done more than Hiroshi Tanaka was able to do. Now, in Tanaka's defence, he started to come good towards the end of his time with the team, and the car he had was certainly less desirable than the one that the team fields today. But still, it's kind of my view that he didn't really make the most of the opportunity afforded to him, and as a result, not really super regretful about having terminated his contract. Um, yeah, we've finished with tyre, fuel, and engine testing. So there we go. It's a good place to be in. Of course, we wouldn't be in this position if we had a works engine deal, but we don't. Okay, let's then try and copy. Where was it? Here. Yep, that's allowed. Excellent. And then we'll start work on some servo brakes. Alright, so we'll wipe dust off our machines and we will head off to the hills of Austria, where I'm hoping for a dry qualifying and a dry race. That would just be superb. Do we have any new parts? We've got a new power unit. That's actually worth developing. So we will run some engine testing next time out, and finish the season with an even better power unit. That would be cool. In terms of budget, we are now $6.1 million up on our previous record. So the team's looking in rude financial health, given that we had a bit of a touch and go start. We'll be looking at Ferrari again, keeping the driver orders as they are. Loretti will be set up differently, of course. Downforce, actually, I'll give him. I love the track in Austria. It's possibly my favourite to drive. Right. It's getting confusing now with all these evolutions of everything, but that is what we should be running. So, on to Austria, my friends. 27 degrees, light rain. It's fucking raining again. A very calm wind, though. Not that that's really going to make a difference. And a less impressive qualifying here. Olivier Panis takes pole position for Arrows on a 1:15.801. Mika Hakkinen puts his Williams on the front row, 1:15.907. Row 2 is Damon Hill's McLaren and Pedro Diniz's Jordan. And row 3, Shinji Nakano and Alexander Wurz. Loretti qualifying 12th, where he qualified last time, just behind the Benetton of Ralf Schumacher. 24 degrees and cloudy, so overcast for your Grand Prix. We'll be stopping Shinji Nakano lap 36. And we will continue to run Loretti light to stopping him and hoping that he can make it up on track. Gives me good news. Oh, no win this time, but double points. Damon Hill is your race winner for McLaren, 1:28.59236. Comfortably down the road from Mika Hakkinen's Williams, which started second and finished second. Shinji Nakano makes his way from 5th to 3rd to take the final podium position. Pedro Diniz pulling in a lovely 4th position for Jordan. Dario Loretti, 12th to 5th, not a bad run for him. And Alexander Wurz, the final point scorer for Williams. Everyone else is a lap down, so Yeah, there's some serious pace in these front-running cars, and our Evolution car is coming at just the right time. Shinji Nakano remains by 13 points your Drivers' Championship leader, and in the Constructors we are 26 points clear of Williams, with second place in the championship still somewhat up for grabs. Third is looking a bit tighter, but that's fantastic news. And look at all the money we're making. It's it's raining cash. We have a guarantee from Blondes. Yeah, this is turning out to be a really successful season for us. Uh, Please, 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 please stay well. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Drink beer, eat pizza, do the thing with the thing. Take care of yourselves, and we will talk again tomorrow. Oh, and thank you so much for all the comments, likes, views, etc. during this time. It's been really cool interacting with you all through the comments. You are all awesome. Bye for now.